Welcome everyone to another startup and complete car documentation. What we're looking at today is a 2017 Hyundai Tucson Limited.
This Tucson is painted in Caribbean blue.
Chrome door handles on this one. On the key fob, you have the buttons for lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. And you do get smart key access on the front two doors. The front door panels have storage with bottle holders. This one has a premium Infinity sound system. And you have power windows, locks, and mirrors.
This one has a black interior, and the limited trim adds leather seat upholstery.
Both front seats are fully powered. The driver's one also gets two-way lumbar support. But now that we're behind the wheel, we'll go ahead and start the engine. It does have push-button start.
The Tucson is one of Hyundai's most popular models and a true household name in the compact SUV class, competing head-on with long-established rivals like RAV4 and CR-V. The Tucson is the second oldest SUV in Hyundai's lineup, with only the Santa Fe having debuted before it. The Tucson's debut model year was 2005, and as of the 2024 model year, it is now in its fourth generation. This 2017 model we have here represents the third generation Tucson, codenamed TL, which was produced in the US for model years 2016 through 2021. The third-gen Tucson also utilizes the same platform as the fourth-generation Kia Sportage. 2019 saw the Tucson get a mid-cycle facelift, which included some various revisions, cosmetically, and more standard safety tech. Therefore, that makes this 2017 a pre-facelift model. Trim levels for the US market 2017 model year Tucson included the base SE, followed by Eco, Sport, and the range-topping Limited like we have here. There were two different engines offered that year. The base one was a 2-liter naturally aspirated inline-4 with 164 horsepower, which comes on the base SE trim. The upgraded engine found on Eco through Limited is a 1.6-liter turbo 4 with 175 horsepower, close to 50 extra pound-feet of torque, and improved fuel economy. As for transmissions, the base 2-liter SE models used a 6-speed torque converter automatic, while 1.6-liter turbo models used a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. And as for drivetrain options, both engines can be had with either front-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, the latter of which being what this one has. In Hyundai's US 2017 crossover lineup, the compact Tucson was the smallest, slotting below the midsize two-row Santa Fe Sport.
In the instrument cluster, we have 4 analog gauges, your tachometer, speedometer, fuel gauge, and temperature gauge. And we also have a digital info display, which can be on through via these controls on the steering wheel. So you have your digital speedometer, range, trip computers, compass, radio status, tire pressure, and then all sorts of settings with a bunch of sub-menus within each of those. At the time of filming, this Tucson has 57,920 miles on it. It has a 4-spoke design, leather-wrapped, and multifunctional steering wheel. As for controls, on this side you'll find your cruise control and information display controls, whereas on this side you'll find your audio, Bluetooth, and voice command controls. The steering wheel is tilt and telescopic. Parking brake is foot operated. You have your fuse panel, panel dimmer, or toggle button for your blind spot detection, lane keep assist, traction control, and with this button you can open or close the power tailgate. Climate vent for the driver. On this side is your exterior lighting stock, and on this side is your wiper stock. Going down the center of the interior, you have a speaker up top, your central climate vents, and right here is your touchscreen infotainment system. We'll go over that more in a bit. Some physical radio / infotainment system controls, SD card slot, passenger airbag indicator, hazards. You get a set of dual zone automatic climate controls, and you also have 3-stage heated and cooled front seats, really nice to have. Storage in front of the shifter along with 2 12-volt power outlets, an aux port, and a USB-A port. Storage, you have 2 cup holders. Going into reverse, does reveal a backup camera with guidance lines. Just behind the shifter, you have a little bit of storage. Along with your drive mode selector, you can go between normal and sport mode. Hill descent control toggle, parking sensors toggle, and then with this you can lock that center diff. Center console with some storage. Both Sunvisors do have vanity mirrors, lights, and card holders. Auto-dimming rear view with garage home link and a compass in it. On your overhead console, you got a sunglass holder, overhead lighting, and power controls for your massive panoramic sunroof. There are grab handles at all 4 corners. And finally, here's that touchscreen infotainment system in this 2017 Tucson. So you got your radio, you have AM, FM, Sirius XM, Bluetooth audio streaming, also SoundHound. Actually, this is what the home screen looks like. So nav, radio, and then a couple menus right here. We'll go to all menus, music, you have Pandora. First up, we have navigation with a pretty comprehensive destination system specific on types of points of interest. So, say restaurants, you want to get coffee. Where's the nearest coffee shop? Well, 100 feet away, right there. But yeah, really cool how you can narrow it down to even just categories of restaurants. I mean, that's pretty nice to have. Comprehensive navigation system. Freeway exits, gas stations, the navigation map right here. Of course, your phone for pairing a phone, apps, Blue Link. Got a quick guide, sort of like a mini owner's manual. I don't know about owner's manual, but it tells you how to work the system. Sirius XM data or Travel Link if you happen to have subscriptions for that. That'd be like your local movies, that kind of thing. But now we'll roll down the driver's window and take a look at the engine bay. The driver's window is fully automatic.
The Tucson Limited rides on these 19-inch two-tone 5-spoke alloy rims. Powering the Limited is the Tucson's top engine for 2017, which is Hyundai Kia's Gamma 1.6-liter turbocharged inline-4. It's an all-aluminum power plant with dual overhead camshaft, 4 valves per cylinder, direct injection, and variable valve timing. Horsepower is rated at 175 at 5,500 RPM, while torque is rated at 195 pound-feet at 1,500 RPM. Power in this Tucson is set to all 4 wheels with the optional all-wheel drive system, and the transmission is a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic. running on regular unleaded with a 16.4 gallon fuel tank. EPA estimates for a Tucson like this one are 24 mpg in the city and 28 mpg on the highway. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a multi-link rear suspension. Stopping the Tucson are four-wheel disc brakes with ventilated front rotors.
As you saw earlier, the fuel cap is on the driver's side. Roof racks. Bottle holders and storage on the back door panels. Rear passengers do get two-stage heated outboard rear seats. (60/40) split folding rear seats. And that lever to fold the seat down actually doubles as a recline adjustment for the back seats. Both front seats have mat pockets in the backs. In addition to those heated seats, rear passengers also get their own set of climate vents and a folding center armrest with two cup holders. Overhead lighting. Space back here, I'm about 6'1" with the driver's seat in a comfortable driving position for myself, and I don't have much to complain about. It's good amount of headroom, even with this sunroof making the headliner a bit low. Still got an inch or so of headroom. Legroom, footroom is good. Back seat itself is nice and comfortable. You know, having the heated back seat and the reclining seat back climate vents only adds to the comfort and luxury, particularly in this top-of-the-line limited trim level. This class of SUV, the compact SUV, same as the RAV4, Escape, CR-V, incredibly popular segment, so automakers over the past couple years have been really trying to maximize practicality and space and usability. So yeah, really nice spacious back seat in this Tucson. Dual exhaust, rear wiper, and it does have a power tailgate.
Cargo space in the Tucson is 31 cubic feet with the back seats up and 61.9 cubic feet after folding the back seats down.
Spare, jack, subwoofer. Anyhow, thanks for checking out this tour of this 2017 Hyundai Tucson. And as always, stay on the lookout for future tours.